Hey, what up, guys? I just want to give a quick little review, quick review to a long-ass movie, Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. I remember when I saw this shit, I was like ninth, 10th grade. It came out in like 2001. I think I was in 10th grade. I saw it with an old friend of mine named Bobby. He was this really mentally disturbed young man. I'm sure he loved the movie because of the violence, but when I saw it at the theaters, I gotta be honest, it bored me. Maybe because I was just a kid, I was like 16, 17. But it wasn't until recently that, I kind of got into it more. Now, do I think this is a super amazing, epic adventure? Kinda. But I don't really like it as much as most people. The number one reason is because it's extremely drug on. Peter Jackson is known for doing this. I mean, with Avatar and other movies, it's kind of like, okay, get to the point already. There's too much in between crap, and I'm just not really a fan of that. But if you like that, if you like having novel type movies, that are like 3 hours long, that's great. It's just I don't think a person should have to sit 3 hours through a whole movie. I mean, yes, you can have intermissions, but still 3 hours. I mean, to me, that's just too long. You don't need 3 hours to have a good story. That's the reason why we have sequels. But Lord of the Rings did have sequels, and quite honestly, I haven't even seen them yet. I saw a little bit, I think, of the second one at my ex-girlfriend's house. But it's just, oh my god, dude. It's like you gotta be either drunk or high to really be able to sit through that. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad movie or bad series, but I'm the same way with Star Wars. To me, Star Wars is way too drug out. George Lucas is just as bad as Peter Jackson, and I don't mean to call them names, but to me, they're both just tryhards, and I think they're both overrated directors. Still, I respect them for all they've done, but I just don't agree with a lot of people on some of their movie tastes. I just have to be honest. I haven't even seen all the Star Wars movies. It's too hard for me to sit down and watch them all. Some people may say I have a short attention span, and maybe that's the case. But in all actuality, I don't think that's why. I think it's just, it doesn't, for whatever reason, it doesn't captivate my attention enough. That brings me to another point. Lord of the Rings, even though it's supposed to be a movie about epic battles, there isn't a whole lot of fighting. Mainly just like these scary little goblin or ghost looking things, these shadow fighters or whatever they're called. Those things in the cloaks. They're cool, don't get me wrong, but I would have loved a lot more action in the movie. I mean, dude, I was dragging through a lot of this movie. I mean, it's just like too much of a, how should I say this? Too much maybe on their personal lives rather than the actual movie. If you want to make something on their personal lives, make a TV show off it. You know what I mean? Make a little spin-off, The Hobbits on weekdays at 7 o'clock. Don't turn that into a movie, or don't make that the whole movie, I should say. But I know, then again, there are a lot of movies that sort of lack that personal aspect where you can really connect to the characters. So it's kind of interesting how Peter Jackson does that. Same with George Lucas. They're very similar, George Lucas and Peter Jackson. But anyways, guys, that's all I really got to say about the movie. I love the characters. Frodo Baggins, all those characters. Christopher Lee, I'm a huge fan of. He has guest appeared in this band that I really love called Rhapsody of Fire. They're like a power metal band. It's really awesome. But anyways, yeah, I guess that's all I really got for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed my review, and thanks for watching. Peace.